Hello. As I promised last time whenever we talked about the 4-day calendar, I do have more information regarding the 5th day. Now the 5th day is the Monday that we don't have school, and we would have a number of different options for our students, and I do want to break it down into the different levels of what opportunities we would have for our kids. So we have 5 different levels that I want to talk about. The first one that I want to talk about is for our students who are aged birth to 2. Here's what I have to say about this. There will be no changes to our programming that we currently have. So they will not go to a 4-day week. There will still be options for kids from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and the price will not change either. It will still remain at $210 a week. The second category that we have is for our kids who are ages 3 through 5. For our pre-K ages 3 through 5, we will offer on that 5th day a child care option. This would be new to the ISD if we would go to a 4-day week. The cost for this would be $40 a day for full-time and $55 a day for single use. And just as a reminder though, this does not follow the regular school day. We have extended hours for this option, and that would run from 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. The location for these services would be at Hanthorne Early Education Center. Our third category that we have for students on the 5th day are for our students who are in kindergarten through 5th grade. And we have a number of different learning options and childcare options for this level of kids. The first option that we will have is called Learning League. This is remediation, and it'll be something that students have to be identified for. So whenever we have students that we identify as being 1 grade level or more behind their peers, we would invite them to come and participate in Learning League. This would go from 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. and the school district would provide transportation for this. The great thing about this is that our high school age students will be able to come and help tutor in this because it would be eligible for A+ hours, or our students could possibly be employed as a teacher's assistant whenever we have Learning League. Our second opportunity for our K-5 students will be Monday enrichment. This is something that is non-instructional and students would sign up for it. And we'll have a number of different offerings throughout the school year, such as clubs, obviously we'll have tutoring available, field trips, a potential of sport camps, and for our middle school kids, maybe the weight room would be open as well. Attendance in this would not be mandatory, and parents would have to provide transportation for it. And again, a great thing is this would be A+ eligible for our high school students. The third option for our K through 5 students on the 5th day would be Monday enrichment for our students who are in our life skills, our functional skills, or our CBSS program. And our CBSS program is our autistic program. This would be non-instructional based and would go from 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. and parents would provide transportation for this service. We would also have nursing services provided for these students as well. The fourth piece of our K through 5 Monday offerings on that 5th day would be Kids Safari Childcare. As you know, we currently have Kids Safari whenever we have situations where we have a snow day or we have teacher PD and we provide childcare for our families. We would have a very similar program, except this would be every Monday that we don't have school. Currently, the price for this is $45. We are going to reduce that price down to $30 a day for this. It still would be $45 for single-use situations. Parents would transport their children to this because it is childcare. It would be at combined sites and would run from 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. And again, if we had high school students that wanted to be employed by the ISD, that would be A+ eligible or that would be eligible for employment with our students. So that wraps up the options that we have for our K through 5 students on that 5th day. And one thing I do want to make sure everyone understands, even though we have 4 different programs that I talked about, we would have all of these at combined sites. So we would group our schools together and send kids to one particular site based on geography. Similar to what we're doing with our elementary, our K through 5 students, we are going to have programming for our 6 through 8 students who are in middle school. So we do have 4 different areas that we will offer to our kids. First of all, we'll start out with academic support. We will offer both credit recovery and attendance recovery for students that need that. It will run from 8:30 a.m. to 2:30, and with all of these programs, it would be the responsibility of the parents to transport if they want their child to take part in these. Just a reminder that these are optional, they are not required. We would also offer Monday enrichment. This would be non-instructional based. Kids would sign up for things such as clubs, field trips, sports camps, the weight room, potentially even college visits, tutoring, internships, or job shadowing. And the times would vary by activity. We do plan on working on a schedule and put that out either later in the spring or this summer. And it would be eligible for A+ hours if we have our high school students that want to take part in this and help be an aide or a tutor for the independent school district. Also, we have the Monday enrichment, again, for our life skills, our functional skills, and our CBSS students. This would run from 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And again, like the elementary school, we would provide nursing services. It would be non-instructional as far as the basis of the program, but we would have activities for these students, and parents would transport if they wanted their child to take part in them. And then the last piece, very similar to our elementary age students, is the Kids Safari childcare for our 6th through 8th graders. Again, currently it does cost $45 a day. Whenever our parents want to take part in this, we are going to drop that price down to $30 a day. And we would do this at combined sites and run it from 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. The last piece that we have for our 5th day programming is for our high school students, and we actually break this down into 2 distinct different parts. The first one being academic support. We will provide both credit and attendance recovery for our students, as well as tutoring that students can come in and take part in. This will run from 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m., and students would have to be transported to this. Then we also have the Monday enrichment piece. This would be non-instructional as far as the basis of it, and it would be things like clubs, field trips, potentially sports camps. The weight room can possibly be open, college visits, tutoring, internships, and job shadowing. Times would vary on this as far as how we have the activities set up, and our students, if they are helping to tutor other students, it would be A+ eligible. Or our students could possibly be hired as tutors by the ISD. One piece that I do want to cover, because I've received several questions about this related for our middle school and our high school students, is MISHA activities. So that would be things like band or our athletic teams. The district will provide transportation to these practices each day that we have them. So that wraps up all of the different options that we have for the 5th day here in the ISD if we would move to the 4-day week. If you have questions, please email them to 4dayinfo@isdschools.org.